Hey, it's Martin Velson here with RE/MAX. I sell property Vancouver Island, Gabriola Island. We're in the middle of a market that we're going to be talking about for a lot of years. Inventory's low, prices seem to be going like through the roof. And for us, they're really high. I mean, I take a look at our inventory. We normally, this time of year, went for the last 5-10 years, we'd have a low of 285 and a high of around 350 homes on the market. So let's say an average around 300, 325 homes on the market at any one time. Now we're averaging 81. And if I take that from 0 to 900,000, so homes under 900,000, there's 32 homes for sale. That's crazy. That's really low. And of those 32, some are already going to be under contract, so that's even less than that. What I want to talk to you today about are the 5 things you can do to get your offer accepted. Number 1, most important, be pre-approved. It's not even worth looking at property until you're pre-approved. When you're pre-approved, you know how much you can afford. You can write an offer on that property without having a financing clause in it. This is critical, and all the realtors that I know won't even take you out to look at properties until you're pre-approved. Number 2, no games. No lowball offers and saying, well, we'll come up if you counter us and we're just going to start here. That's not going to work in this market. No long subject clauses and subject to viewing, things like that. None of that will work. And as a matter of fact, if you're comfortable with it, I suggest writing without any subjects whatsoever. Of all the deals we see coming together now, a lot of them have got no subjects. Now, I'm a big fan of a home inspection because that way you know exactly what you're getting. But in this market, just budget a little extra money. Put $20,000 into your budget to make sure that you can deal with any of those unknowns that a home inspection might show up. Now, typically a home inspection isn't showing big items, but there could be something. You could find whatever, a roof needing replacing or things. If you've got a little extra buffer in there and you know in your mind you might have to pay for some things, you don't have to go with a home inspection clause. Number 3, do your research. Know what the properties are selling for in and around that area and similar areas, but more importantly, you've got to know what the trend is. So if you see properties are consistently climbing at a rate like this, that'll give you a heads up where that property could sell for. As an example, ranchers, single biggest demand housing style in the Nanaimo area right now, and the prices are really climbing. So if you're looking at a rancher, you've got to say, well, the last one sold here, I'm going to have to offer right in here to get that. So do your research and know what you're going to have to spend. Number 4 is be flexible. Flexible with your terms and flexible with inclusions. So that's like being flexible with the dates that it closes. You might want to be in there on the beginning of the month, but these people may not be ready to move for another month. So you may be staying at your parents' place or in a rental or something for another month. Another one you want to be flexible with is inclusions. Sometimes just saying you can leave all the furniture you don't want or the rubbish, or there's that old car in the back of the yard, you can leave that, we'll take care of it, we'll take it as is. Makes your offer a little more attractive to the sellers because it's one thing that they don't have to deal with. So you've got to be flexible. And number 5, don't worry about any other offers, the other realtors, anything else coming in. You've done your research, you know what the value is to you, run with that offer. I've had people say to me, we don't want to be in a bidding war, and so they back away from putting an offer in, and the offer price we were discussing, they would have had the house. So don't worry about anybody else. Put in your best offer where the value is to you and let the chips fall where they will. And for the bonus, number 6, write a love letter. Not to me, to the sellers. A love letter is where you tell the sellers how much you love that property and how you see your life and your family fitting into there. And that can make a real difference. If offers are close, and sometimes there are, we're seeing 10, 12, 15 offers coming in on a property. The 2 top offers could be very, very close. I had clients and she took an offer $28,000 lower than the highest offer because we got a love letter, and the people just vibed with her. It just worked right. She just liked the way that they were going to live there. They loved the location, they loved the layout, and they expressed how they were going to spend their life living in this house. So it's a tough market out there, but follow these 6 items and you will find yourself in a house.